Hi everyone, welcome to another tarot pick a card reading. Today's reading is how are they feeling about you? What is their next move? What is the advice and some messages? We have three piles. Number one, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future, and black tourmaline. Pile 2, starseed, what lights you up? And of course, black obsidian. Pile 3, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution expression, and black onyx. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the black tourmaline and break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future card, this will be your reading. So let's see. How are they feeling about you? The Empress, Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles. Let's have some messages. I don't want to be alone. Is it over? The passion is too much. Now, let's pull some cards directly for their actions, their next move. Strength, Seven of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed, Six of Cups reversed. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable, finality, farewells, leave behind, closure, pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Lenormand, to clarify both actions and emotions. Letter, book, yeah, there, book, tree, and birds. Let's pull one more. Clouds. And a couple of these. Give me a moment. There. Understanding. I see your side of the story. Destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. And some advice for you with yes or no cards. No, feeling fragmented, cracking under pressure. Okay. There. Yeah, I'm trying to decide, sorry. Yes, brilliant idea, clear path, bright future ahead. No, not ready to get started. Plans aren't fully formed. You have chosen the break the chain card. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. This isn't just an emotional connection here, it's karmic. You're likely breaking old cycles through this dynamic somehow. It's intense, triggering, and tied to your self-worth and emotional growth. So let's try to see what is really going on here. So how do they feel about you? Here, I think that they see you as somebody who is grounded, nurturing, emotionally solid. You have both the Empress and the Queen of Coins. So I think you are exactly what they need. You have the full package here because almost like a dream, like a wish coming true. You know, you're absolutely their type, I think, with the Nine of Cups there, but all of this is kind of overwhelming them. Look at this, the cards, I think they are very clear because they feel guilty, I think, for not matching your emotional depth. We got the Knight of Swords right there, and this is showing that they still want to rush in, they want to take action, they want to pursue. Potentially they want to bring forward the connection, but their energy is extremely impulsive, it's not stable. And of course, you can see how they feel about this with the Ace of Coins reversed, because this means that they are afraid. Okay, they are afraid that many things. First of all, their energy is not matching your grounded energy. Number one, fear. Fear number two, I've lost the potential. Look at you, you're turning your back to the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is reversed. So probably, maybe, you were giving them the opportunity somehow to do something here, and they lost this opportunity in a very unfortunate way because maybe they were too late, maybe their style of communication wasn't really great. I don't know what they have done, but for sure, they don't feel like they are on your level. There can be also something else. If there is a background in this connection, like we have been together for a while, maybe they feel that you have outgrown them, but somehow, you know, you're moving forward, you're leaving behind them, you're leaving behind Pentacles, but somehow they are still craving your comfort and validation. This is somebody who is obsessing, but quietly. They are stuck, they are regretful, they don't know how to fix all this. Now, let's say you're Lenormand for a second. This is somebody, for example, we have letter, book, tree. And here we see somebody who is processing very slowly their feelings. They are definitely stuck, which is in both good, a good and a bad way. The good thing is that they are not over you. But the bad thing of this situation is that they are keeping many secrets here when it comes to how they feel, what they think. So the whole thing is just not moving forward very easily. They are saying here, I don't want to be alone. So no, they don't want to be alone. But at the same time, this is a very clear sign that they are holding back. They have something to say, they have something to offer. And the letter also, with the cards that we have seen over here and your grounded energy, is no joke, it's something formal. You know, it's like they want to offer the possibility to rebuild the relationship or build a nice relationship or something like that. But it's not easy because in the meantime, what they evaluate more, the value, sorry, more, is their energy, you know, their ego most probably. So, you know, they have these feelings, but they are reflecting too much, and they are stuck, and they are, you know, kind of keeping these feelings hidden. Let's talk for a moment about their next move, the beginning. We see these four reversals and the strength. And the first thing that comes forward from this is that this is somebody who is holding back, which is nothing new because we have already seen that. This is somebody who is extremely scared. With the Seven of Cups reversed, we see somebody who is trying to clear their head, but still they are very overwhelmed. The Ace of Wands and the King of Cups reversed also. They want to express something. Is deep, is passionate, and they are also saying very clearly, the passion is too much. So I have feelings here. I have feelings. I have desire. I see the potential. I want to deliver something formal. I don't want to be alone. Very strange here, because if you have all that they need and they are willing to take action, why are they going to be left alone? And then they are asking you, is it over? They don't feel safe. You know, it is very clear that they don't feel strong enough next to you. Anyway, there is a lot of overwhelming energy here. They want to take action, but they are very afraid. The dynamic changes with the Six of Cups reversed. Now, the Six of Cups reversed is good. Why? Because under these circumstances, we might have somebody who might say, okay, I experienced whatever I experienced with you, or I didn't experience, who knows. What I want is to maintain that vision of you the way it is, grounded, Empress, fantastic. But then I will acknowledge the fact that I don't have what it takes, and eventually I will move on with my life and remember you. Okay, if we had a nice, beautiful Six of Cups reversed, do not confuse the Six of Cups as an action card. It's no action card, okay? The Six of Cups can indicate memories, can indicate willingness to think, or maybe the idea of, yes, I would come back. The Six of Cups reversed is what changes the dynamic here, because this card says, okay, I got these memories. What am I supposed to do with the memories? I'm depressed with these memories. I hate them. I just want to bring things forward. And there is the moment where they start getting nervous over these memories, okay? They just want to bring these things forward. And yeah, this is nostalgic energy, of course, but there is also pain and a bit of anger. Like, is this thing over? Is this all that we are supposed to experience here? Do you want to tell me that I have to live my life remembering you? Like, I don't know. What is this? It doesn't work. I'm nervous now. I don't have clarity. No clue. But I'm working on this. I'm working on this clarity over here to understand what's going on. And you know what? I'm going to take some action. I'm going to come forward because it's so painful, because yeah, I don't want to be rejected, I don't want to be pushed away or whatever, but I also don't want to consider this over without trying. Now, in fact, the open heart shows that they are very vulnerable, but at the same time, this shows that somehow, you know, I'm open to the idea of trying again. I want closure with a finality. I want closure very clearly. And even though I'm very afraid and cautious, I will take my little action over here. No, this finality is not about walking away, guys. They are stuck. They are stuck. if there is somebody who's potentially walking away, or this is how they perceive this, that's you. You are walking away. In their mind, you are the one rejecting everything. And they are like, oh my God, is this over? I haven't really tried anything and now it's over. I haven't had the time to do something. Okay, very nice. So we see this person taking action. When is this thing happening? I think it's very clear also by the Lenormand cards that the timing is a couple or 3 weeks, couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And it's going to happen in a moment of an emotional low, a harsh self-realization. Maybe they will message you, okay, when they're feeling lonely or after something that is really triggering their regret. This person is not acting unless, and now this is the key to understand how you are supposed to approach this, unless they make sure that you're almost gone. Look at them on their horse running behind you while you're moving forward like nothing happened. You have left behind you an Ace of Coins reversed. You have left behind you them with whatever they are wishing to be with you. And you walk away, that's it. And this loneliness, it might not be literal. Okay, maybe they can find another partner, maybe they can find another person. They cannot handle it with you. So this break a chain is also about you. Like you're breaking the chain. You're leaving something behind. I don't think that necessarily it's about you leaving behind this person. I feel this is more like you leaving behind an old version of yourself. You're cutting cords with ancestral patterns and you are rewriting your future, literally. Because if you continued the way you used to be, nurturing, loving, understanding, empathy, receptiveness, towards them, what would happen? Nothing. This person would continue with their Seven of Cups. This person would continue with their clouds over here, with their confusion. And you would have a future that is of somebody who's just rushing behind someone. And now with this cord cutting that you're doing from your ancestral patterns, you're upgrading your Empress potential. And this is extremely important. So this is what this rewriting the future is all about. So remember this. If your energy stays open towards them, they will stay where they are, stuck, upside down, all of these things. So if they could say something to you, they would say, like, I see your side. I see your point. But I'm lost and I don't know what to do over here. I'm struggling. I am falling apart under pressure. This is, of course, somebody who's not handling very positively stress and urgencies and things like that. But now they start seeing the path. They are not completely ready to pursue this connection, but they see a path. And what is this path? It's the path that you're building as you're walking away. So let's get to your advice a bit. What can you expect here? If you decide to wait, so somehow to be a bit more passive over this thing, maybe a bit more understanding and passive, this person will reach out, as we have said, but what they will give you is something small, it's not going to be emotionally clear. They are clearing their mind out, but we still have, clouds and everything. So you will need somehow to lead the conversation and again fall into this trap of over nurturing, which I don't know if it's a good idea. If, on the other hand, you decide to walk away, it could actually not necessarily walk away screaming, crying, and all of these things. The lady over here, she's not upset. Okay, this queen, she's a queen. She's just, you know, doing her thing, dealing with her issues. She's a queen because she's passive, not because necessarily she's gender related to the queen. Okay, so the idea is this: if you decide to push them into real regret and eventually make them understand that they are losing you, they will go into painful silence in the beginning, and then they will pursue the connection gradually and a bit in despair. So actually, the solution here for you, if you really want this person, whether you want them or not, is to upgrade your energy. Don't go back and be like, oh my God, please, another chance. I see you. You're great. Oh my God, Knight of Swords. What is great about this Knight of Swords? So, okay, how are you going to do this? How are you upgrading to the Empress? Detach. Be busy. Do your thing. You don't have to block. You don't have to get upset. And of course, you don't have to reach out. And set a time frame. If nothing changes within 3-4 weeks, okay, start letting go gradually. Continue more on the path of your energy, of your schedule. Do not explain your silence. Do not explain your energy. Do not justify your choices. This is how you feel. This is what you do. Focus on self-trust. Journal, reparent your inner child, wear earth tones, colors, so you can ground yourself more, and avoid situations that can kind of make you go back into this emotional turmoil that maybe you were having with this person. This connection is deeply karmic, and it's here to teach you boundaries and self-worth. They feel the loss deeply, but unless you shift your energy, this person will stay passive. In fact, you see what's going on. They are running behind you because you don't care. So let them feel the loss deeply, but this is very, very important. If you want closure, what are you going to do? Are you going to ask for closure? From who? From the Seven of Cups reversed, please. If you want peace, act like it's already yours. Let your silence be strong, not desperate. Don't write these emails like, oh my God, and I miss you, and I thought, no, please, don't. Don't justify your absence. So, don't close the door behind you, but you don't have to keep it wide open. If they want back in, they will have to try, they will have to knock, and you will only answer if it feels safe. Okay. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the Black Obsidian and Starseed, what lights you up, this will be your reading. So, how are they feeling about you? Strength. Two of Coins. Queen of Wands reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. Three of Cups reversed. I long for your kiss. I am stuck in visions of us together. I can't express myself. Okay, let's see their actions. So what is their next move? The World, Queen of Cups reversed, Five of Coins reversed, this is the Knight. Yes, this is the Knight of Coins, and Tower reversed. Okay. Let's see. Chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Some Lenormand cards, a few of them to clarify actions and feelings. Tree. Letter, okay. Tower. Clover. Ship. Okay, now we want some extra messages, a couple of them. Soul tie, I always feel connected to you. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. And then let's see some advice for you through these yes, no cards. No, rethink your direction. This isn't your path. Yes, beauty and growth surround you. Cherish it. Okay, nice. Yes, your eyes are fully open, seeing what's possible. You have chosen the starseed, what lights you up. Now, this card is actually a question, and it shows that something has somehow is coming on the surface with this connection. It can be many feelings, actually. We might be talking about many feelings: curiosity, attraction, confusion. I think you're still wondering, is there something here? Does this actually lead somewhere? So how do they feel about you? I think this person is holding back, first of all, with the strength. Emotionally, they are trying to stay balanced. The whole narrative feels off. You can see very clearly here with the Two of Coins that they are trying to handle this balance, that they are holding back, that they are trying to really figure out what this thing is all about. They find you attractive for sure with the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is reversed, so for sure there is some energy of, I don't know, like you are intimidating them, they feel unsure. There is a lot of pressure here. They wouldn't know what to say even if they reached out right now. I think this person is thinking about you very often, but this thing remains extremely hidden, quite personal. And there is, for the time being, or at this moment, they haven't really taken action that would indicate that this person cares so much. I don't know. They're not really showing you how they feel. This is what I get from these from this energy. Socially, I think this person is withdrawn. They don't feel confident right now. This is why you have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is there. It shows that somehow they want to unblock themselves and connect to you and create some bonding. But then you see that the card is reversed. So even though they are willing somehow in their mind, they want to pursue this, then they are thinking. And they are struggling with expression. In fact, very clearly, I can't express myself. And this might sound very mundane and very standard, almost like a justification. In this case, it's not a justification. In this case, this is somebody who is trying, who is putting as much effort as they can, and they want to show you how much they miss you, how much they value this connection and this energy. But as you can see, it's all kind of stuck in the 5D at the moment. I think a major role is played by this Queen of Wands reversed. This is you. And it's very clear that somehow or you are not investing anymore in this connection as much as you used to, or you are simply kind of the type of energy that they cannot handle. In fact, if you look over here, we have the Eight of Swords reversed, and this is telling me that they are fighting to overcome some boundaries, some personal boundaries that they have and some fears, so they can manage to connect to you. So this is the card of effort, and also here we see the handling. Is it successful? Not so much. So there are feelings here, and these feelings are not easy. These are feelings of effort, actually. If we go to the Lenormand cards, you can see that, of course, they are thinking about messaging you. This is, the letter is about, probably something, a communication in written form, potentially a message, something like that. The tree here shows that this seed has already been planted, that this is something that they are thinking about, something that they have to do. Whereas you can see over here, they are planning, they are waiting for the right moment to come. And this is something that they have constantly in their mind. So yes, actually, you are in their mind very often, but they are struggling with the action part here. There is no doubt. What about their next move? The next move, we have some cards that are indicating movement. The clover, the ship. The world here shows that they are trying to move forward. They are trying to have a new chapter with this situation. But their emotions are still very messy, as you can see. They want to reconnect, but they don't want to talk about what went wrong. I want to leave the past behind. I want to forget about the past, because if we really start talking about this, the regrets and the confusion will come forward, and I will not know what I'm supposed to say. So, and this is one of the problems, because it looks like they want to start completely clean, like, there's no problem here. Now, this is somebody who is reaching out in a very slow way. Okay, there is some delay, and they will try to focus mostly on the future. The Tower, is there something that we have to talk about? Is there something that we have to address about the past? Okay, can we act like this problem doesn't exist? Is it possible not to talk about the past at all? Because there is chemistry, because here I'm trying to heal, I'm trying to move forward. And, many mistakes, I'm learning from my mistakes. So what is the point of going back and talking again about these things? We will get triggered for no reason. The Knight of Coins shows again these intentions that, I'm coming forward, but this movement is about structure, and this structure is about the future. They are trying to be practical here, there is no doubt. They are trying to be practical, but this practicality is coming with total detachment from the past. So how practical is it really? You can see here the Knight of Coins, that there is a sense of sort of a delusional approach, like, okay, now I have hope. Now let's push this past behind. Let's forget when you used to be upset, when you used to be like you were wasting your feelings on this situation. And now I'm here, now I'm willing to work on this. So can we talk about that? Because I'm going to prove how much I have changed and my good intentions through my actions. What they are saying makes partially sense for a very simple reason, because they are acting like there is no problem. Like, how do you feel about it is not so important, because you have felt Queen of Cups reversed in the past. So it's not so important for a very simple reason, because now I will fix it. So, you know, there is a problem right there, where this is maybe why your question makes so sense. What lights you up? What lights me up? What is it? Is it good intentions, understanding, love, appreciation? What is it really? Because this person comes forward with practical actions. They come forward with a certain delay, but it feels like they don't want to acknowledge, you know, the past at all. And this is the problem. Now, this message will appear random when we'll reach out. Everything will start from a message, like an invitation, like, can we talk, can we meet, something like that you should be expecting. 2 weeks to a month from now, and they are more likely to act here. They are going to act. The moment they will feel the world energy on your behalf. Does this mean that you're shutting down completely? No, not necessarily. It will mean that maybe a new chapter in your life begins, that you are focusing on something new, not necessarily isolated to your personal life. Maybe, for example, you start a new project and you're very excited because there is a new path and something, a new hobby in your life. That moment, they don't like this sense of detachment, that you are giving your attention to something else, and they want to reach out and see what's going on and deliver a Knight of Coins like nothing happened, because that is a new chapter for you. So at this point, let me introduce myself into this new chapter. On a practical level, what they are doing makes absolute sense. Okay, and it's a good move. But on an emotional level and on a level of, you know, understanding and empathy, you see that they are lacking slightly, that they are prioritizing their ego a bit. Okay, so, you know, for sure, what this person is thinking, what comes forward from these messages, is that you guys are definitely still connected. Okay, somehow you made them understand very important parts of themselves, especially when it comes to their shadow side. And this is not something that they are enjoying particularly. In fact, this is a shadow aspect, the fact that they don't want to talk about the past at all, you know, like, oh, it's done. You know, they are very afraid. And this is where this whole thing comes forward, that you are healing, you're moving forward, a new chapter, a new opportunity, a new hobby, a new job, whatever comes forward. And somehow you're doing so well that you don't want them anymore in your life. This is why they're running forward and coming forward with a Knight of Coins. They are very, very afraid that you are ahead of them. And this is making them very, very worried, very concerned. Now, what are you supposed to expect? If you stay open to this connection, you will receive, of course, this message. In the beginning, it will be very simple, very guarded. It's going to be most likely a very simple invitation. Um, in this case, you don't need to guide the conversation and set boundaries and everything, but you need to remember to prioritize yourself if you decide to give this person a chance. Because what scares them the most is that you have opened up a new chapter in your life. If you decide to step away completely, I think you are, in this reading, I feel like you are looking for answers when it comes to the connection and not so much longing for this person. I'm getting this type of vibe. Maybe I'm mistaken, of course, because for some of you, of course, you are attached to your person still. But I feel this is more like, okay, I have this path ahead of me. I have a new chapter in my life, but I still have questions about this connection. I mean, what if they come back, or what if this person reaches out? What am I supposed to do? Um, well, you can choose to stay around, but if you decide to walk away, for sure you are not far from a more peaceful chapter. You are almost done with this healing and with this story, okay? And of course, this is opening you up to new opportunities, to new people. So you are more away from this person. It's more possible that you decide to walk away rather than stay connected to them. It's normal to have a certain level of curiosity, to want to hear some more and stuff like that. But if you feel like you're kind of detaching, go ahead and detach. I mean, okay. You have already done your energetic cleansing. This is what I want to tell you. Now, should you reach out? Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. And of course, you need to stay grounded, you need to stay calm. I see how much this person is projecting on you. The Queen of Wands reversed, okay, she's intimidating. He's intimidating, okay. Or the Queen of Cups reversed, oh my God, how emotional are you? How much are you exaggerating over this? These are projections, okay. Maybe these were reactions to what they said, what they did, and they were isolated reactions to a very specific incident. And they are labeling you a lot, and they are like, I don't want to go back there, I want to move forward. They want to move forward, but they also have to deal with their shadow side. Because, okay, you made them realize their flaws. The question is, are they working on these flaws? So, always remember that you are not supposed to explain, or you're not supposed to chase. And this is mostly for those of you where you're almost done with this connection and you're wondering if this person comes back, or if this person decides that they want to pursue something with me, what am I supposed to do? Guys, if you're walking away, you're walking away. What is the point of going back? Prioritize yourself. If your inner voice tells you move on, then go on. If that inner voice tells you, okay, go back to that thing, I don't know, go back to that thing. So they are reaching out, but what happens depends on where you're standing. So it's very important to understand very well your position and not get influenced by what they want. Because what they want closeness. They want you in their life. They are promising that they will work on this shadow side. Will they? Who knows? So this is what I see. They have a lot of work to do. They have lovely intentions, but the execution is kind of selfish, centered in their, in their personality, in their ego, and it's kind of basically you deserve much better. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution expression, and black onyx, this will be your reading. So let's see. How are they feeling about you right now? Ace of Wands. 5 of Wands. Poor them, they're struggling to be seen here. 10 of Coins. The Empress. Knight of, was this Cups? Yes, Knight of Cups reversed. Nice. Oops. I am scared of rejection. I am stuck in visions of us together. Life without you is hopeless, dark, depressing. I miss your light. Now, let's see their next move. Ten of Swords. 8 of Swords reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. The Sun reversed. 8 of Wands. They are coming forward. Clearly here, yes. This is the most direction-oriented deck today. Pile. Boundaries. No. Drawing the line. Enough. Sorry. There. Abandoned. Left out. Walked away. Cold. Nourish. Self-growth. Self-focused. Soul-finding. A few Lenormand cards that will clarify both actions and feelings. Star. Birds. Whip. Dog. Snake. Well, here we have some raw desire energy that is very aligned with the 8 of Wands. Okay, let's see some more. But it's not just about desire, it's also, there are feelings. But in the end, what drives them towards you, despite this miserable type of energy, it's the desire. Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Understanding. I see your side of the story. And some yes or no cards for your advice. No, not ready to get started. Plans aren't fully formed. No, blows up in your face, explosive combo, broken. Yes, reach for high goals. Success is near. You have chosen the Share Your Voice card. Come out of the cave, expression, persecution. Now, what do we understand from this? That maybe we are talking here about a connection that might have pushed you to hide, or maybe somehow you had to find your real voice. And you had to express some deep ideas directly from your inner self or from your subconscious. And the question now is, can they meet you at that level? Or is this somebody who got lost in the noise, let's say, of this crisis over here? How are they feeling about you? We have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, of course, is the spark, the initiation, the passion. This passion, this spark hasn't gone away. But there is a lot of conflict here. And this conflict is both, I think, inside of them, but it's also something that maybe they have experienced directly with you. Maybe they have caused a drama, or simply they didn't know how to deal with your depth. The Ten of Coins shows that they see you as long-term potential, stable, abundant, full of life. You also have the Empress here, so it's obvious that they somehow connect you to their long-term stability and security. So it makes also perfect sense with the dog. I have this sense, this idea of loyalty, you know. But you see how this couple is actually. We have here the Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, so this is their energy, upside down, not knowing how to express their interest, their feelings. They don't know how to connect to you in a way that is valid. In fact, if you notice, we don't have a partner for this Knight of Cups. We have simply an Empress. We have an archetype. We have the divine feminine, the divine archetype. And it's obvious that they see you as some form of, as this person, as this symbol that they cannot reach. In fact, this is why they are scared of rejection, because I'm not good enough. I'm stuck in visions of us together. They are stuck in this longing energy. They are imagining the connection, missing your warmth, but they aren't confident enough. This is not somebody who is confident, not necessarily to take action, because we have seen that with the Eight of Wands, they are taking immediate action, but maybe to sustain the Ten of Coins. Maybe all their fear and all their concern is not on whether or not they will call you tomorrow and how you're going to feel about it. But what about the long run? What about, 2 years from now? You have potential for a Ten of Coins. You can give me safety, stability, loyalty, and I can be there for you. But is my being there for you enough for somebody like the Empress? This is the question. It's not about whether they want to commit or not, okay? Just to be very clear about this. So the message, as you can understand, is kind of bittersweet, because we do have feelings, we do have good intentions, but we have this low self-esteem. Check this out. Life without you is hopeless, dark, depressing. So they miss your light. Of course, you are a source of light for them. This is not just the only card that is talking about that. We also see the Sun reversed. So away from you, my life is dimmed. I have to reach out. We are supposed to have something harmonious, but how can I really deliver? I'm trying to deliver. So effort, we have effort here. Now, yeah, we do have this issue. We have this low self-esteem, or at least maybe they are idealizing you too much to the point that they feel that they are not good enough. Our Lenormand, here, our cards are saying that, well, they are thinking about you constantly. In a very loyal way, they're thinking of you. Sometimes these thoughts are reaching the point of obsession. They maybe, you know, we have these birds talking. These are about words. Maybe they're sharing their ideas with a friend, okay, with somebody that they trust, or maybe they are replaying past conversations again and again in their mind. There is emotional tension and no release. This is how their energy is perceived at the moment. Something that we could say, I don't know how friendly this friend is really and how loyal this friend is, if this is really about a friend, because you can see it's somebody who looks like a dog, loyal, friendly, you know, trustworthy, but it's behind we have this energy of the snake. Of course, this is this is a general reading. I don't want you to start looking for that friend. That might not be friend. If it was a personal thing, it would be a bit different. Okay, I'm just telling you what I see here. So their next move. With their next move, we see this person, the next move message is opening with 10 of Swords. And we see somebody kind of suffering, going through something really difficult, or, you know, somehow they have reached the, you know, super bottom here, and they are trying to come forward and fix their energy. And you see with the 8 of Swords reversed, they are trying to heal, they are trying to overcome difficult moments. Okay, they have reached a point, breaking point for them emotionally, because potentially of external circumstances or because of the way they are approaching things. And they are saying, I cannot take it anymore. I want freedom from these mental patterns, from this lack of harmony. Because if I don't do this, I will not be able to have stability and harmony with you. We like this. We like it because this is showing very clearly awareness. Awareness, and with the 8 of Swords reversed, we understand that this person wants to work out of these, you know, to find their path out of these difficult energies. The 4 of Wands and the Sun, of course, they are describing, what do I want from you? I want stability. I want something steady. I want to celebrate and have you in my life every day. Reversed, why? Because, of course, their mindset is blocking everything. And because, as we have said, for the time being, you represent a symbol. You're up there, you know, on a pedestal. And somehow they are trying to reach you. And this is why, at that point, the 8 of Wands makes perfect sense. Okay. The message is coming, movement is coming, fast, impulsive, desperate. There is despair here. Now, what about the emotional depth? What is this person going to deliver? Their feelings are deep, but if you're expecting somebody who's coming forward to propose to you, or to ask you to be together, or to bring forward the connection, no, this is not going to happen now, because right now we are dealing with our personal issues. We have talked about that, okay? So for the time being, I wouldn't encourage you to expect great movement. The fact that they will reach out, the fact that they will become more active in comparison to the past, there is no doubt about that. Okay, it will happen, and it will happen immediately. But, you know, this is part of a process. And this process is personal. This doesn't have to do with you. They are kind of getting rid of their own patterns to be in a better place with themselves, and in this better place includes also you. So you understand that, yes, you are part of something bigger, sure, but at the moment, even if you are the priority, they cannot thrive. So they are loyal. This thing is constant, is rooted. We have seen that with the dog, with the 10 of coins, with all of this process of how much they want something stable with you. But all of this is twisted through the fear of this 8 of Swords. The Eight of Swords is reversed, so it's fading away. Absolutely, yes. It's not as present as an Eight of Swords upright, but it's still there. I mean, you don't have a Ten of Cups over there. You have an Eight of Swords reversed, yes, but it's still there. So they are working on their insecurities, on their past patterns, but this is not the moment where you are like celebrating your engagement or your marriage, something like that. You still have a way to go for that, I think, with this message. So now I failed to give you what you need. Definitely, yes, there's no doubt, they failed. This failure, though, is one of the reasons that the Ten of Swords has been triggered, and now they are working on this. So, I mean, not bad for them. I see your side of the story. Now they understand you, they see what's going on, they see why all these boundaries and this sense of abandonment. And also, they are learning from you. They see how you're nourishing yourself, you're protecting yourself, and they are learning from this process. So you are also inspiring them. Up to this point, we see how much they care for you. We see all these beautiful things, but you still represent a symbol that they need in their life, that they want, but they still have to work to get there. So all of these things are very beautiful, but what you need to keep in mind is that you, what are you getting out of this? That's a question. What are you getting? To be adored, like what? Like a statue, like a work of art, like a symbol. You need a bit to define the 3D expression of this connection. And when this person will take the Eight of Wands action, that is going to be very soon, okay, a week or a few days, you will have to really evaluate and set proper boundaries. In fact, if you see the boundaries card, you will see that what you have here is a wall, is a structure. So when you will have to receive the message from this person, you will have to evaluate according to very 3D realistic standards. This is a structure, this is something real. It's not fantasy, it's not dreams, you're not trying to hold this person out of your life energetically, I don't know. You need to set very clear boundaries, what you want, or how are they allowed to enter your territory, under what circumstances. Okay, be practical, because that's the only way that you will also help your person to overcome these difficult energies here. Yeah. Are they going to be consistent after that? It depends a lot on the level of their healing, to be very honest with you. I don't think you should be taking things very personally here. This is why I'm telling you that your boundaries have to be there for them, set by you very clearly. No, and you shouldn't start feeling guilty, like, oh my God, I'm pushing you away. I feel like I'm abandoning you. I'm walking away. No. This is probably somebody who has issues very clearly. This is somebody who is probably, the least I can say here is this is somebody avoidant. So, well, what are you supposed to do? Be available for the avoidant whenever they want. Oh, please, give me a break here. So what they might want to say or they feel, I failed. Of course they failed. Absolutely, yes. I see you now. I see your side of the story now. I'm not ready yet because I'm stuck. Yes, they are stuck in visions of us together. How romantic. But if we see these things from our wall here, from our medieval wall, we will see immediately that I'm simply stuck. Okay. they have this sense of self-sabotage, failure, like everything keeps blowing up, but I still want success with you and for myself. So they are trying to figure out themselves very clearly over here, to release a very difficult energy and to connect with you. So what are you supposed to expect here? What is the advice? If you decide to stay open, you will receive the message. It will be very emotional and you can get very confused in all of this emotional blah blah whatever, and you will lose your grounded energy potentially. This is why I'm telling you, remember the wall, remember the structure, the heavy structure of your boundaries. If you decide to be a bit more open but more earth grounded, in that case this could go much better. But again, you have to be very patient with this person. If you decide to walk away or kind of push them away, for sure you will push them more into reflection. But this is something, honestly, I don't necessarily see you being ready to do something like that. You're the Empress, you're the symbol, but you're still staring at that 10 of coins over there. So somehow this is important to you. Or maybe this is your stability, I don't know. But it's not like you're going to walk away from them tomorrow and you're going to be fine. In the beginning, for sure, that there will be some pain because of the detachment. But, it will make them reflect. It will make you also reflect. And this is something that could potentially trigger a much faster growth. Why? Because, guys, this person is learning through this 10 of Swords. So why not? You need to stay in your truth. You need to stay grounded. Okay. Take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your career, your work. Do whatever is actually nourishing you. Use the cave over here, your subconscious, your free time, your thinking, whatever, as your healing space. Not as a place where you're supposed to hide. This person is missing you. They miss your light, they miss your presence, but at the same time right now, they are afraid of it. Okay, what if this is too much for me? What if I cannot stand next to the Empress, whatever. So don't take for granted that, oh my God, this is going to be great. You need to work on your path out of this cave completely, to upgrade yourself, to speak your mind, to understand better your truth, and let them reach out. Let them do the work. It's their time now. This is what I see. The point is that no matter what happens, you have found your voice. So nurture it and keep going. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.